Level 2 Integration by Substitution. I am Anil Kumar. Welcome to my YouTube channel and the website Global Math Institute. I hope you are following our series on integration with substitution. So now we are discussing level 2 questions. So in first sets we discussed level 1. So now we'll get into slightly more difficult questions. You need to integrate cos to the power of 7x. You can always pause the video, answer the question, and then look into my suggestion. Now, this could be slightly difficult. So, what we will do here is we'll show you how do we integrate cos cube x, and then we'll get back to our question. Sounds beautiful, right? We want to make things very simple. Once you understand the concepts, then they can be applied to do more difficult questions. That's the whole idea. Well, in case you want to learn from me, feel free to send an email on globalmathinstitute at gmail.com. Let me also thank all the viewers and subscribers for watching our videos, posting excellent comments and suggestions. Your donations are most welcomed. As you know, we are providing absolutely free services for last 15 years, and now with 17,000 videos, we are serving globally in 80 countries. Keep supporting. So now let's look into the strategy to solve such a question. We'll take up even when trigonometric powers are even. So first, let's consider what happens when we have something like cos cube x dx. So think like this. We could rewrite this as integral of even power, which will be cos square x, highest even power, times cos x, correct? So we kind of simplified, split it into two different parts. The idea is to use the method of substitution. So you should have two different parts at least, where one is the function, the other one is the derivative. However, you know the derivative of cosine is sine. Uh, so we need to do something more to get to what we really want to do. So you know the identity cos square x can be written as 1 minus sine square x, right? 1 minus sine square x. And now you see we have something where we could apply substitution method. Perfect. So now if I substitute 1 minus sine square x as something, right? I could actually get to some result. Making sense to you, right? So I hope it is. So let's do the substitution, which is let sine x equals to u. So u equals to sine x. So if I do that, what is du? Du will be cos x dx. So see, very simply, we got cos x dx as the derivative, correct? And now writing u can simplify this particular expression. And so we have integral of 1 minus u square, right? And this can be written as du. Does it make sense to you? So the strategy was if there is a high odd power, in that case we can split it into two parts, one with even power maximum, and then the other one leave it aside, the odd power, the single cos x types, right? So we have a very simple function to integrate, so which we could split and write as du minus integral of u square du, correct? So applying the properties, and clearly the integral of du is just u, and that of u square dx will be u cube by 3, right? You have to always write the constant c. As you know, these are all family of functions, right? Now, writing back sine x for you, we get sine x minus one third of sine cube x plus c as our result. Do you see how beautifully we have done this question? No more you'll have such difficulty, right? Now it's easy. Now let's get back to our main question, which cos to the power of 7x. So clearly, in this particular case, first step should be what? We'll split this as cos to the power of 6x times cos x dx. Now, what should we do with cos to the power of 6x? We know what is cos square x. We could rewrite this as cos of cos square x to the power of 3, right? Cos x dx. So you see, if you have an odd power, you can actually rewrite this as an even power times cos x. So you get odd power. Is that clear to you? And once you do this, then we can rewrite this expression cos square x as 1 minus sine square x whole cube cos x dx. Do you see how we are, simplifying the whole expression? Now it is easy to substitute. We can write u as equals to sine x. So du will be cos x dx. So substituting, we get what? We get 1 minus u square whole cube du, right? Now this can be expanded. As you know the formula, what is a minus b whole cube equals to? It is a cube minus 3a square b plus 3ab square minus b cube. Apply this formula, expand, simplify, get your answer, correct? So let's take it on the next page now, which is we reduced it to integral of 1 minus u square whole cube du, right? Clearly, u was written as sine x, du was cos x dx. And expanding, we know what do we get? 1 minus 3 u, because that is u square, right? So, right, that is u, right? Plus 3 times 1 times square of this, which is u to the power of 4, minus the cube of it, which is u to the power of 6, right? So that is what we get. And now you can easily find the integral of this, which is u minus 3 by 2, 3 by 3, which is 1, right? Let me write 3 by 3. 3 by 3 u cube plus 3 by 5 u to the power of 5 minus 1/7 of u to the power of 7, correct? And writing back in terms of our substitution, which is sine x for u, we can write down our answer, which is sine x minus sine cube x plus 3 by 5 sine to the power of 5x minus 1/7 of sine to the power of 7x plus c, of course, right? I should have written here itself. So plus c. So that becomes the integration of cos to the power of 7x. So practically, what you do is you write down as product of two cosines, one with highest even power, the other one is cos x. And then you write cos square x as 1 minus sine square x, and then do the substitution to get the result. So I hope with this, the whole concept is absolutely clear. Feel free to write your comments and suggestions. In case you want to learn from me directly, send an email on globalmathinstitute@gmail.com. I hope it makes difference. Thanks for your time and all the best.